Just got back from a thrift store. Really didn't want to go, but my girlfriend wanted to go, so obviously I'm not going to say no. Typically at this thrift store, I find a lot of books. I go on their half off media day. The books are super cheap, even better than like garage sale prices. Kids books like here are only 30 cents. Regular paperbacks are 40 cents. DVDs are $1. You can't really go wrong. Everything here that you see on the table with tax and everything, it was $9.65. Not too bad at all. First up, I got this stack of 16, my very first Winnie the Pooh books. Yeah, at 30 cents a piece, I'll have $4.80 into this stack. Not really sure what I can get for it, but it's going to be a lot more than $4.80. I'm not going to go through all of them. They're just Winnie the Pooh books. Also picked up a Harry Potter book 2, soft cover for 30 cents. Can't leave it behind. And then here I got 4 of these Help I'm Trapped In books. I don't know if these are that good or not, but, you know, for 30 cents a piece, I'll do a nice little lot of 4 of these. Then I got some regular paperbacks. Got the Karate Kid and Karate Kid Part 2. I saw a sold comp for these 2 books, I think for like around 20 bucks, so I definitely grabbed these. And then I have 2 books that I'm going to try to sell individually. It just seemed like there wasn't that many available on eBay, so grabbed those. For that cheap a price, it's just, you know, not much of a gamble. And then last up, picked up a DVD. This is sealed, paid $1 for it. I'm just showing you guys this because I'm probably going to list this stuff right now. I highly doubt any of this stuff will sell right away, but just in case it does, I wanted to show it before it pops up in a what's sold. It is early Monday morning. I have 11 things I have to ship out today that sold on eBay. Pretty good start to the week. I'll take it. First up, I sold this band t-shirt, Black Label Society. Is it double-sided? No, not double-sided. Pretty cool shirt, though. This ended up selling for $26.99. Not too bad. Let me get this out of the way. Next up, I sold this vintage Bucky O'Hare figure. This thing ended up selling for $18.79. Really good sale there, too. I'll take it for sure. Next up, sold a CD. This is sealed, sold for $12.21. Sold a couple cards. This Kaldheim art card sold for $2.37. And this Magic card Time of Need sold for $2.39. Sold this American Girls card game. This ended up selling for $12.99. Sold another band t-shirt, this AC/DC shirt. This one ended up selling for $20.87. Not bad at all. Next up, I sold this Dracula book. This is an old vintage one. This sold for $9.49. Next up, I sold this lot of Babysitters Club books. This ended up selling for $19.99. It sold pretty quickly. I probably could have got more for this, but I mean, I priced it low because, I mean, look, it has like stickers on the book and everything and writing and stuff in them. But it didn't matter. Someone still wanted them. Good sale there. Next up is probably the sale of the day. No, it is the sale of the day. This Taylor Swift CD, 1989, sealed, the Target exclusive. This sold for $54.99. I got this for 50 cents at a garage sale. This is just crazy. Yeah, if you ever see this CD sealed, pick it up. And then last up for the day, sold this Kurt Hennig NWO Nitro Riders card. This sold for $9.49. This was just mine from back in the day. So I'm about to list these Star Wars Galaxy of Fear books, and originally I was going to lot them up, but these things actually have quite a bit of value, so I'm probably going to list them individually. Now, if I had a complete run, I probably would lot them up, but I got books 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 6, 8, 9, so I'm missing a couple in there. But I looked these up, and they have some value individually too. The reason I picked these up is they just kind of looked like a Goosebumps version of Star Wars. They looked really cool. I could tell they were old by the Bantam logo. And yeah, some of them have holograms. Obviously, the condition of the book is going to matter. Let me show you some sold comps and stuff. Like here's a set 1 through 8, $100 plus shipping. Here's the individual book. I have this one actually, 25 bucks. These are sold comps. Some of them are cheaper as well. It depends on the book. A lot of 11, $140 best offer accepted plus 18 shipping. So a lot of 3, $60. Like, yeah, these seem pretty decent. I was quite surprised, just throwing this out there to show you guys. If you ever find these, pick them up. It is Tuesday morning. I have 5 eBay orders to ship out today. First up, I sold this football card, ended up selling for $1.99. Next up, I sold this He-Man Masters of the Universe figure. Comes with a couple accessories. This thing ended up selling for $25. I will take it. Solid sale there. Next up, I sold a Marvel 91 card, Affinity Gauntlet. This is a Thanos card. This is a good one, sold for $7.99. And then next up, I had a viewer sale. Frank picked up some DVD lots again. Thank you, Frank. I appreciate this. These are mostly like kids/Disney movies. So yeah, I put these into bundles of 6. I have a bunch of these similar bundles like this in my store. Just all kind of DVDs that kind of weren't worth selling individually. However, the discs were in good condition and they're still decent movies. So I lotted them up in genres or tried to put similar ones together. But yeah, he paid $15 for each lot, so $30 total for this. So I'm going to be shipping these together for you. Just a heads up though, in order for me to sell these things for this cheap, I have to ship a media mail. Last time I shipped your package priority because I had a bunch of stuff. But with this, I got to ship it media mail. You'd be surprised. Sometimes media mail gets to the customer pretty quickly, but sometimes it takes a while. It's supposed to be 2 to 8 business days. I'd say more often than not, it's around the 8 business days. Sometimes it takes even longer. But like I said, sometimes it gets there in a couple days. But I hope this gets to you fast. Appreciate the order. It is Wednesday morning. I have 3 items going out today. First up, I sold one of these Hot Wheels Classics. This ended up selling for $14.99, not too bad. Next up, I sold a DVD. This is sealed, ended up selling for $10.99. And then last up for the day, I sold this Babysitter's Club book. For whatever reason, this one had value individually, so I didn't lot it up. I just decided to list it by itself. It's this Thanksgiving issue, number 91. Even with the stickers on it and all that, it still sold for $19.99. So if you have like book lots and stuff, it doesn't hurt to sometimes just check out the prices, see if any of them are selling individually, rather than just blindly lotting it up. Nice sale though. It is Thursday morning. I have 6 eBay orders to pack up and ship out today. First up, I sold a DVD, a high-resolution audio experience. This is pre-owned. Ended up selling for $19.99, not too bad at all. Next up, I sold this lot of Ranger in Time books. This lot ended up selling for $27.99. Next up, sold a CD, Marlena Smalls. This is sealed, ended up selling for $22.24. Really good sale there. Next up, I sold one of these Hot Wheels Vintage Collection Mustangs. This ended up selling for $19.99. Sold another DVD, Rescue Dawn, that is sealed, sold for $9.99. And last up for the day, I sold another DVD, The Cure. This is also sealed, sold for $14.09. It is Friday morning. I have 4 items to ship out today. First up, sold a CD, this Collective Soul Greatest Hits. This is sealed, ended up selling for $12.99. Next up, sold another CD, Chris August. This is also sealed, sold for $9.19. Sold a Marvel 1991 trading card, Sasquatch, that sold for $2.49. And then last up for the day, I sold one of these Hot Wheels. This ended up selling for $12.99. It is Saturday morning. I have 6 eBay orders to pack up and ship out today. First up, I sold this Sonnet AM/FM Mini Music Center. This thing is new in the package. Ended up selling for $22.49. Next up, sold a Flair 94 card Moon Knight that ended up selling for $2.84. Next up, we have a sweeper. Get the broom on this one. At a garage sale, I picked up a bunch of stuff for $8. One of the items in that purchase was this tank that was marked 50 cents. I also had 2 like Ziploc bags filled with like old toys and stuff that I've listed some of them I haven't even gotten to. But this was part of that, and this thing was marked at 50 cents. This Dinky Toys Chieftain tank made in England. This thing sold for $49.99. This thing is heavy duty. You could just kind of tell its quality. But yeah, man, vintage toys are just crazy. Like, you just never know. Some of these have like a lot of value. I mean, I would never guess that this tank would sell for $50, but really good sale there. Next up, sold a Blu-ray, Say Anything, that is sealed, sold for $12.99. Sold a DVD, This Means War, that is also sealed, sold for $9.39. And then last up for the day and also for the week, I sold this book, Body Therapy. I had this thing listed for a very long time, finally sold for $10.52. It is time for the numbers for the week. This week, I had a total gross sales of $561.69. After fees and shipping and all that, my net was $364.90. So this is really bad. It's been about a month and a half now, and I haven't even hit $400 net in a week. It's pretty brutal, to be honest. Like, I know eBay is slow right now, but this is just, it's straight up bad. Like, I can't even hit $400 for the week net. And yeah, I have a tough decision to make. So I have 2 options here, and this has been stressing me out for the entire week. Basically, I haven't even been able to work properly because I'm trying to figure out what to do. My 2 options are to either go full force, go all out, get a storage unit, and just go straight up hard on eBay. And I probably can't even afford that, but it would be like the super risk, and I don't know, I'll talk more about it in a second. Or the other option is to get like a part-time or maybe even a full-time job and just sell on the side on eBay again, sell part-time on eBay. So there's reasons for both of these. The storage unit thing, in my area, storage units there's not many available at all. Fortunately, the storage unit place that's closest to me has a unit available the size that I want. Last time I checked, who knows if it's still available now, but like I can't have a storage unit be more than like a 5-minute drive from my house, and that one's 5 minutes. Because if I'm going to be going there every day, you know, 5-minute drive back, but it's not that. Like, you have to get to your car and all that. Like, I live in a condo, so I got to go upstairs and all that. Like, it doesn't take just the 5 minutes to drive. It takes probably another 5 minutes just to get to and from my actual unit. And then say I'm there 10 minutes. So say it's like a 30-minute thing every day traveling to the storage unit. Like, over the course of the week, that's like 2.5 hours. And then, you know, you times that by a month and a year, and then it's like hours and hours and hours of time, that additional time I would have to spend on doing that I don't spend now. But it's pretty much the only option here. This room is jam-packed. I can't really buy more stuff. I still am buying stuff, but it's just piled everywhere. Like, I can barely even walk in here. When I'm listing stuff, I'm having a hard time putting it on the shelves. I'm still making room for stuff, and I've still been listing stuff, but like, there's just certain things I can't list because I just straight up don't have a spot. It's too big, or even the small stuff. Like, I just don't have room, really. Like, I basically can barely even work in this room. So like, it's either I get a storage unit or I just go back to the way I was doing things before. And so I really want to go all out in eBay because it's fun and I enjoy doing it, and I definitely don't want to get another job. But even if I have like some decent weeks, I don't have enough money to properly invest into dividend stocks. And as much as I enjoy eBay, I like dividend stocks more than eBay. And like, even on this slow time right now where I'm only making $300 something a week, like, I can pay all my bills and have food and put gas in my car. Like, it's not a big deal. I don't have kids. I don't buy anything for myself. So like, I don't know. I don't care what car I drive. I don't care about any of that stuff. So like, I can get by on very little money, and I could get by doing that here, what I'm doing now. Problem is, I don't really have that much extra to invest. And if I want to invest, I want to invest like a lot. Like, to invest the amount that I want to invest, like probably like close to $500 a week, I'd like to be netting $1,000 a week. That way I have like 500 to pay bills and have extra money, and then another 500, or at least 300 to 500 that I can invest every week. So I would need to net like around $1,000, or like at least $750 to $1,000 a week consistently for me to like continue to invest in dividend stocks the way I want to do it. And that's just not happening. Even when it wasn't slow, I'm doing $500, $600 weeks. That's still not quite enough. That's not where I want to be. Now with the storage unit, if I go all in on that, that will definitely help, because then I can list more stuff. It's going to take time out of my day though, because I'm going to have less time in the day to list, but I'm going to be able to list stuff and not have to worry about where to put it. So I think it would even out. And over time, so here's what the storage unit thing. I originally wanted like a 10 by 20. Like, I wanted a storage unit where I never have to get another one. I just get one and that's it, because I do not want to have to move an entire storage unit to upgrade in like a year or something like that. So I wanted a 10 by 20. But in my area, those things are like almost $300 a month for an indoor one. I need an indoor one. I don't want it outside with all my stuff. Outside ones can get cheaper, but an indoor one is almost $300 a month. And that's a lot, man. Like, that would be like basically my entire week here would go just to cover the storage unit. And then, you know, the other 3 weeks would be just all the rest. Like, that's crazy. Like, you know, if I have a bad week like this, I would have to work the entire week just to break even on the storage unit. But I'd be able to get a lot more listed. Now, I actually went to a storage unit a couple weeks ago, and they had 10 by 10s for like 150 something, like way cheaper. And I did the math, and I can fit about 12 of these shelves. I have 4 of these steel shelves in my room right here. I can fit about 12 in a 10 by 10. So that's, you know, that's a lot of extra space. But then I went and looked at it, and it's just tiny, man. It's just this tiny little room. Like, I know what a 10 by 10 is, but when you see it in person, it's just like nothing. Like, I couldn't imagine paying like over $150 just for that. And then also I'd have to travel back and forth. So if I were to get a storage unit, it's got to be the 10 by 20 all out. I can fit like 25 shelves in there. I would never have to get any more space ever again. I would have certain shelves, just trading cards. I would go crazy, just list whatever trading cards. Yeah, and then in the eBay room here, all the shelves I have would be my death pile shelves. That way I can get stuff off the floor, and also for my shipping supplies, because those are kind of just, some of them are just placed randomly because I have nowhere to put it. So it would be really nice to have this room just cleared out, and then I can just fit my death pile on the shelves, the shipping supplies on the shelves. I could walk, I could do whatever. I could work quickly that way. I wouldn't be climbing over stuff. And then, you know, every day I would just make a trip to the storage unit, bring the stuff I listed, put it in there, and then take the orders that sold from there, bring it back. So that's what I'd like to do, but it's expensive, and I don't know. It's just a super risk. I don't know if I would succeed with it, because it would be a lot of money every month, and if it doesn't work out, like, I'll run out of money real quick. I guess I could just try it and see what happens, and if it fails, then go back to plan one. But yeah, I'm not sure. I want to go hard on eBay, but I also want to invest in dividend stocks, and right now I just can't do both, and I'm really torn on what to do in this situation. So yeah, I'm still, to this moment, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I have to figure it out soon, though. I've been thinking about this for over a week. I can't figure it out. I just can't figure it out. I don't know, like, how to go about moving forward, because I basically can't do anything in this room anymore, and it's either upgrade space or stop working or just sell on eBay part-time to get a job again, which would be awful, man. I'm so used to this now. It'd be terrible, but, like, I'm not going to be stubborn and not do it. So yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening to my rant. I'll figure this out sooner or later. Link to my eBay store is in the video description. Until next time.